You're doing everything right, but everything is going wrong. You're showing up, you're being disciplined, you're working hard, but the results just are not matching the effort. You're still stuck and it's exhausting. You've been working on for years, but nothing is changing in your situation. And sometimes you think, does that even matter? Does all that I did, is it actually worth it? Was it actually worth the effort? Today I'm gonna share 7 lessons about this book, U Squared, a book about quantum leaps. And I'm gonna share all that I learned about it so that you can do the same. And I'm sharing it through my lens of working with people and being a Muslim coach, having clients and helping them through their lives. I will teach you all about it, all right? So, the first lesson that I learned from this book is actually very simple. And I love this lesson so much, it resonated with me. So, I'm gonna share it with you, all right? So, lesson one, doing more of the same will only give you more of the same. If you are doing things over and over again because they tell you need to be consistent, you just need to keep going. But actually, doing the wrong thing over and over again will not fix anything because you're not fixing the problem. You're just repeating it. A quantum leap happens when you radically change what you're doing. You do it differently, even if you stay in the same niche and in the same business. But of course, you make adjustments. And that's what growth is all about. Lesson two is you don't need more effort, you need a new approach. So many Muslim women they think if I just push harder, if I just stay consistent, it will work. But no, will not work because it lacks alignment. So the first lesson was about doing the wrong thing. But now this lesson is actually about doing the right things but in the wrong way. Because that also happens. And what's the difference between that? Actually, it means that you are doing the right thing, that you are hustling and bustling so hard that you're not being intentional anymore. You're not relaxing. You're just forcing outcomes at this point. You're burning out yourself so much, but that's not what you want because that's not sustainable. And if it's not sustainable, you don't want to do it because whatever you do, you want to do it with the intention and the energy. Even if I were to do this forever, I will still be happy. You know, it's not just about being so busy with yourself, being so busy with those actions that you are not connected to your heart. So that's the second lesson. You always have to still be connected to your heart. But most people's hearts are closed. So, of course, that requires healing. Lesson number three, you're closer than you think. A quantum leap often just happens after you feel like giving up. But the whole success happens when you keep on going anyway, when you are in the game for the long run. You say, you know what? Whatever happens, I'm here. I'm not going away anytime. I'm not going away ever. I'm here to stay. And when you have that mindset and you're willing to do whatever good it takes to achieve whatever you want, that's when you claim it. With that certainty, that's the certainty that the winners have. That's when everything starts happening for you because you're not going anywhere. You're there forever. So the problem isn't that your dream is far away. The problem is you're still using the old ways to get there and you want to get there quick. But if you're so hasty and you want to get there quick, you're missing the whole point because you reaching your goals is never about the accomplishment and just checking off the box. No, the whole purpose, the whole beauty in it is the person that you become, is the character that you embody, is the energy that you begin to shine out. It's always about who you become and never about what you reach. Because who you become, nobody can take that away from you. And even if all your success would go away, you would make it in an instant back because you are standing on your business. It's not about perfection, this is about truth. You standing in your truth. Lesson four is you have to trust Allah. If your dream requires help of Allah, then you have the right dream in mind. Because quantum leaps are not logical. You don't have to reach goals gradually. You can drastically change your life. You can exponentially grow in your results. Why? Your life can always become better because you can become better. And the better you become, the better your life becomes. So, yes, you need Allah's help. And you're going to get it if you're trusting upon it and if you're expecting it. If you are doing something that Allah actually loves and wants to see happen, expect Allah's help and you will find Him beside you. The next lesson is stop operating from fear. Fear is actually the language of the devil, but faith is the language of Allah. So every time you are in fear, every time you have an idea and you don't do anything with it, what do? You are ungrateful for that idea. Being fearful will not bring you anywhere. It will only keep you stuck. So what you need is alignments. You trust, you take action. You have no inch of fear in your body. If you are fearful of someone or something, you need to go work on that and get rid of it as soon as possible because nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can make your faith go away. You cannot focus on two things at the same time. It's either you focus on your fear and you do nothing, or you focus on your faith. And even if you are doing things but you are still fearful, that's not how it's supposed to be because that's the intention. If you have the intention of fear and you go take action with that fear, that quality of that action will not be as good as if you were to do it with faith only. Lesson number 6, you don't need permission to go anywhere. You don't need to have permission to speak. You don't need validation from people to say, "Oh, you're doing very good. Keep on posting, keep on going after it, keep on doing the work." You don't need those. If you always are attached to motivation to do something, you're not going to get anywhere. Motivation alone will not do anything. Motivation is just a little feeling, it's just a little hunch. But if you are here for the long game, you don't need motivation because your purpose and your intention and your why is strong enough, is deep enough. You don't need motivation. When you need motivation, you are a people pleaser because you're very easy to go that way, this way, that way. Whatever people tell you, you start and you keep on starting things and doing things all over again and jumping from one thing to the next. But actually, that's not how winners operate. Winners, they make an intention and they keep on that path until they reach it. And even after they reach it, they repeat and they scale and they grow even more. Because, of course, the lessons that you learn in the beginning will not show you the ending of it or the scaling part of it. So, every part of your growth will require different lessons. So, if you are running on autopilot from fear and survival mode and you're stressing so much all the time, in pursuing your rizq or your dreams, that's not the right way to do it. That's not how Allah wants you to do it because Allah wants to give you anything, everything, and so much more. But of course, Allah wants you to have it with barakah. Allah wants you to have everything with barakah. Why? Because Allah wants to bless your deeds and wants to bless your blessings. So we need to stop performing. And how do we do that? By clearing the blocks. You have inner blocks inside of you that are holding you back from that barakah, from your dream barakah, from your dream business, from your dream lifestyle, from your dream marriage, from whatever you want. You have inner blocks, and those are all caused by trauma. Because trauma gives you limiting beliefs. And those limiting beliefs are so subconsciously operating and controlling the whole show that you are not even aware of it. When I just get on one call with women, I can already see there is so much energy, untapped potential in here. If you want to truly open your heart for all the risk that you want, and you want to go after that dream, and you want nothing to hold you back anymore, if you are ready to step up your whole game and to level up your whole life, book a call with me down below and let's get on the call.